A 16-year-old kid from Barcelona celebrated his 17th birthday the day after winning the European Championship. Not a youth tournament, not an under-21 competition, the actual Euros, the same one Cristiano Ronaldo spent his entire career trying to win. Lamine Yamal did it at 16. When Messi saw what this kid was doing to La Liga defenders, he said something. We will get to that. But first you need to understand how impossible this actually is. 18 goals, 25 assists. 1 season at Barcelona. Those are not teenager numbers. That is what the best players in the world produce at 28, 29, 30, at the peak of careers built over a decade. Lamine Yamal produced them before he could legally buy a drink in Spain. Rocafonda, Mataró. Most people outside Catalonia cannot find it on a map. It is a suburb outside Barcelona, the kind of place football scouts drive past on their way somewhere else. His father is Moroccan, his mother is Equatorial Guinean. Spain was not even his parents' homeland. He grew up playing football on the street, in the park, wherever there was enough space. Barcelona scouts found him before he turned 8. What they saw was not just pace or technique, it was something harder to explain. He read the game the way players decades older read it. He saw passes before the space opened. He moved into positions that should not have been available. The coaches at La Masia, the academy that produced Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi, did not know what to do with him. Not because he was difficult, because he was too good, too early, and that is genuinely unsettling when you have been coaching young players for 20 years. He made his Barcelona first-team debut at 15 years and 290 days, youngest in the club's history. Barcelona have existed since 1899, more than a century of players, and nobody had ever got there younger. He did not come off the bench and look a bit lost. He made experienced defenders uncomfortable from the start. The records started falling immediately. Youngest scorer in Barcelona's history, youngest scorer in Spain's senior team history, done at 16 years and 57 days. The Spain record had stood for years. He broke it without making a fuss about it. Then, Euro 2024 in Germany. Spain's squad traveled as one of the tournament favorites. Yamal traveled as the youngest player in the competition's history. He had not turned 17 yet. Some of the players he was lining up alongside had been professional footballers for longer than he had been a teenager. He was named Young Player of the Tournament. He assisted Spain's goal in the final. He lifted the trophy. He turned 17 the next day. Pelé won the World Cup at 17 in 1958. Every prodigy since then has been measured against that. It is the number coaches and journalists reach for when a young player does something extraordinary. Pelé at 17. That record stood for 66 years. Lamine Yamal broke it. He is now the youngest player to win a major international trophy in the sport's history. Every generation since 1958 has had someone described as the next Pelé. None of them broke the record. Yamal did it at 16. The 2025 Ballon d'Or, the most prestigious individual award in football. Messi has won it 8 times. It is the one trophy that defines where a player stands against everyone else on earth. Lamine Yamal finished second, at 17. Then this season at Barcelona, 16 goals, 11 assists in 28 La Liga appearances. La Liga Player of the Season, the youngest winner ever. His 11 assists led the entire division, not the under-21 category, the whole league. Every professional player in Spain's top flight, including men twice his age with 15 years of first-team football behind them, finished behind him. 1.07 goal involvements per 90 minutes. That number does not need context. That number wins things. The 2026 World Cup is here. Spain have not won it since 2010, when Iniesta's goal against the Netherlands in Johannesburg sent an entire country into the streets. 16 years. Talented squads that got close and did not get there. Yamal turns 19 the day before the semifinals. If Spain make it that far, he will spend his birthday preparing for the biggest match of his life. Knowing him, he will treat it like any other Wednesday. The record he is chasing belongs to Thomas Müller. At the 2010 World Cup, the same tournament Spain won, a 20-year-old German striker won the Golden Boot. Youngest in the award's history, and it has stood for 16 years. Yamal is 2 years younger than Müller was. He is arriving at the biggest World Cup ever held. 48 teams, 104 games, 3 host nations. Prize money up 50% on Qatar 2022. And the most dangerous teenager the game has seen in a generation is walking into all of it. Messi watched Yamal play, watched him drop his shoulder and accelerate into space that should not have existed. Watched his left foot find angles that defenders with thousands of professional minutes behind them could not read. And what Messi said about Lamine Yamal is not the kind of thing he says about many people. Drop it in the comments right now. Did you think a kid from Rocafonda, who broke Pele's record at 16 and finished second for the Ballon d'Or at 17, was going to arrive at a World Cup as one of the most dangerous players in the tournament? Did anyone actually see this coming? Because here's the thing nobody is quite saying yet. If Spain win this tournament, Lamine Yamal will have won the Euros at 16 and the World Cup at 18. The two biggest trophies in international football, collected before he can legally rent a car in most countries. Messi waited until he was 35. Ronaldo never got there. The two best players of their generation spent entire careers chasing what Yamal could finish before his 19th birthday. So tell me in the comments. World Cup Final. MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, July 19th. Spain are there. Yamal has been the best player in the tournament. Does he win it? Does he win the Golden Boot? Does he make every name we have ever attached to teenage greatness look at what just happened and understand that something different has arrived? Drop it below.